is a Cosmic Octave original podcast.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler. The funny thing about Jake.
I wish you guys could hear how combative it goes. It goes before we record. Even one point where we were dying laughing because
He said,
I was setting up the podcast.
Yeah.
We were running a little late.
I don't know what he does, so I just assume that he's dicking around the whole time.
So yeah, he's like, "Hey,
He's not.
what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Setting the show up. Fucking shush." Is what I said. And I started to laugh because he's
Yeah,
like,
because it was so aggro.
the tone changed so quickly. I was like, "Yeah," because truthfully, I was gonna tell you to
Calm the fuck down. Just shush.
I was gonna tell him. I was gonna tell him to fucking shut up or fucking shut your mouth. No, I remember it was fucking shut your mouth. Is what I was gonna say, and I was like, "That's too mean." Mid sentence, so I'm like, "Fucking shush."
Shush, buddy.
Well, the sh had already come out of my mouth, so it was shush.
Shut up and shush.
Fucking
are
shut
different.
your hole.
Shut your goddamn. I'm getting the goddamn show ready.
I had an American history teacher in high school
Yeah.
when we were too rowdy.
Yeah.
He would say, for his way to get us to shut up would be, let that cut under your nose heal.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, that is dark. Also one of the funniest guys I've ever talked to.
Wow.
This class was amazing because we would do, well, first of all, I love American history.
I had a couple of great American history teachers because when you get to high school, there's a bunch of different sections, classes you can take.
Sorry,
So I had more than one, American history teacher because there was more than one American history class, and I liked taking those. So even though I already had my history credits,
well, it's like we had to do one
I had
year.
to fill up my senior year with something. So I took a bunch of fucking American history classes.
We only needed 2 years of history when I was in school.
Yeah, but I was like,
so we did 1 year was freshman year
Yeah.
was world history, sophomore year was American history.
see, I did all of my required credits, got them done by my junior year.
Yeah.
So my senior year, all I had to do was electives. And I took I had a couple of writing classes and mostly history, but we had open campus too, so I could go home and I didn't have to go to school till like noon. It was fucking great.
I'm saying this because I want people to understand how important.
Effing great.
I want people to know how important good education is.
Yeah, it is.
And how impactful good teachers are, because I still talk about some of my favorite teachers in school. I still talk about them of like the impactful things.
I was going to say that
my love of trivia probably
sure,
started
I was
in that class.
say that yes, that your love of learning, your ability to be curious about the world around you, and your ability to go find out.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's all on the internet, and
too many people don't want to learn.
Did you think maybe at one point it was maybe like, hey, wait a second, all browsers are Google?
Everybody has Google Chrome.
Does anybody have a problem with that? No. Feels like maybe that's not a good idea. Nobody said that. I didn't even say it. I was just like, one day
I like Chrome.
One day we're just all using Chrome. Weird, huh?
No. But what?
Remember when you could just go to the library and get on the internet?
Can we get on track here? No, not that. We're not doing that.
Yes, we are.
Not right now. I was. Jesus Christ, man! I can't finish the thought today.
Yes, go ahead.
I try. No. I'm done. I'm quitting the show.
This is behind the scenes.
By the way, this is
off-panel, off-topic.
episode 245.
Oh, nice. I'm Tyler.
Off-panel, off-topic. Yeah, I'm Jake.
Tyler. You're Jake.
We have established that you are Tyler.
Are you Jake?
Yeah.
I'm Tyler.
But no, I loved his class, but he started every class with a bell ringer thing where we had to answer 5 pop quiz things. I was so good at that. Plus, I cheated sometimes.
Fucking douche.
No, because I would get intel on this quiz because it's the same class, but you have it in different periods, right?
Sure.
So somebody may or may not have leaked some of the answers at some points. I don't know.
All I know is when I was growing up, we had to do all our learning with books. All of it. There was maybe like, hey, you have a computer lab. What do you do in the computer lab? You learn to type. Like, what?
Did you ever have the like weird skin on your keyboard when you learned how to type? They had like these orange plastic coverings that they would put on your. They're like skin on your keyboard, so you don't look at the keys.
Well, by the time I was a senior, I was on the newspaper, and they had like the best computers in the whole.
Yeah, I was in the school paper too.
They had the best computers in the whole fucking school, so that was one of the main reasons I liked it. And I didn't really do my job, which was the art director, and I got fired.
Good job.
Like halfway through.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
But my brother was the art director, and I had followed in his footsteps. So I sometimes forget that I followed in my brother's footsteps at one point in my life. He was the art director when he was in school.
Do you remember Coney 2012?
No.
That was my single greatest moment as a high school journalist. It was when I exposed that story to the public.
Story. Oh God. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna dive.
Good, because
I don't have the time.
I don't want to hear about some Nebraska football story.
No, it wasn't.
God.
It wasn't that.
What was it?
No,
Senator?
It was like this humanitarian thing that ended up being a scam.
Wow.
And I had a very combative conversation with my teacher about it, and who was also my editor, obviously, of the school paper. Like that was the most I've ever seen her edit my paper, was when I talked about that, because she was super into it, super believed it, and I was like, "Did you not read about this stuff?" And it was like, yeah, the guy kind of lost his mind, and it kind of was like a weird thing. I don't have time to explain it, but some people will know. When I say that, there's a small group of people
to explain it.
And I'll be honest.
We shouldn't even try to explain it, honestly.
What? What's this?
For a second, I thought it was long box, and I'm like, no, we don't. Why do I try to tell you what to do?
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I said, hey, what's in my mouth? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I said, hey, what's it taste like? Salty or sweet?
We don't know.
Bop. And then it's just instrumental from here. We're gonna fade it out. Whoa. Nice fade, bro. So
Nice fade. I'm gonna be real abrupt.
Those fucking cowards at Frito-Lay.
Why are they cowards?
They've always been cowards. That's how we introduce them. That's how we. Don't you remember? That's like the running joke. Is like. You don't remember? The only one over there.
I know.
The only one that's got any balls at Frito-Lay is fucking Terry. All right. Terry. Now Terry decided
I know what that
to
is.
take our idea and present it as a dude perfect. Fuck you guys.
I don't remember this being
Fucking
our
douchebag.
idea. When was this monstrosity?
My idea was because we always did like the BLT flavored chips or whatever. You know, they would have the flavored right. And I was like, you fucking cowards with your goddamn. Oh, let's make a chip a different flavor. Give me a Cheeto that tastes like a chip. And they sort of kind of did it. They gave us a Doritos Cool Ranch Ruffle. And then they have a cheddar sour cream Dorito, which how the fuck is that different from Doritos? And then a sweet Southern Heat barbecue Cheeto, which why don't you, Terry, why don't you shove it up your ass?
Who is Terry? Well, Terry Berry is
Terry Berry.
Terry Berry. Not genuinely gets confused with Barry Terry, but different guy. Does it smell like Cool Ranch Doritos?
Yeah. You know I'm gonna have a couple.
You're my son laughing. It's a big one. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this as a society?
No.
It's weird.
No.
I don't.
It shouldn't be. I don't. I'm willing to bet that the Ruffle flavor on the Dorito is probably about the same. But no. So much no.
I mean, in my heart,
I wanted a Cool Ranch flavored fucking Cheeto, Terry.
You mean what? A Cool Ranch flavored Cheeto?
Yes, because they used to make them and they're fucking awesome.
I gotta be honest with you, man. I for these chips right now. Oh damn it! I didn't turn it up.
Oh, you know what? No. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Touch and bless.
That's kind of what I'm feeling with this, right?
You like it?
I hate that I like it. I really do.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Oh, I could
You
fucking.
got on one hand,
Hang on.
hand you got Ruffles, one hand Doritos.
Whoa. There's still plenty of meat on that bone. You take this home, throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
That's what I'm feeling, brother.
Don't misunderstand me. Like, we were talking today on the air about whether or not I would like Kyler Murray to the Vikings.
Ooh.
And what I said is this. I wouldn't hate it if we got him, but I prefer Malik Willis from Packers. Having said that, let me clarify. I could absolutely house a fucking bag of these, no problem. No problem, dude. I could sit there and in about 10 minutes be like, I don't know what happened to them. I ate them. But there is something wrong about a Ruffle that has the flavor of a Dorito on it. It's wrong.
Look.
I don't really like it.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, I'm not bullshitting you, Arnold.
Fuck you, asshole.
All right.
Also,
very nice, but okay.
if you house a whole bag of those by yourself, your butthole.
Misery. That's what you chose.
Fucking A.
But if I'm being honest, we're giving the real rating.
I'll eat your ass.
Are you gonna say it as well, Tyler?
No. Yeah, I guess I gotta look.
You pick yours then. You could do boo fuck you.
And then some other dude is beating your ass from behind.
Wow.
Here you go. No, this one.
Shut the fuck up.
Ruffles.
Oh, wait.
They sucked his brains out.
You're just playing all the sounds right now. I don't get the board.
No, I was torn between just reviewing the soundboard because I never get to look at it. All I get to see is like from over here, and it's very kind of abstract. So when I actually get to see it, I'm like, oh, there's words here. And then like, so I'm kind of torn between going like, oh, I remember that one, or I remember that one, and actually finding one that works in the context.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yep. You got it. You got it, buddy.
We're going to Tyler. Now Tyler goes to Tyler.
Go to Tyler. Goes to Tyler. I don't like them. I think they're wrong. Again, I'll bet you anything. I almost got both. I almost got the Doritos too because they had both. But then I saw it and I was like, cheddar and sour cream Doritos. Like that just sounds like nacho cheese. I mean, what the fuck? What? Yeah. So they're a slightly brighter orange than they What are you telling me? I'll bet you anything that I could house a fucking bag of those too. No sweat. What? I'm fucking good at housing bags of chips. What? And bags of Cheetos. What? And bags of Doritos. What? And bags of Santitas. What? And bags of Tostitos.
Why?
It's a fair point. Whoever that
So we got a little bit of news to talk about.
Ooh.
I don't know why you're going,
Ooh.
You watched it with me.
What? Oh, is that the news?
Yeah, because
as I absentmindedly reach into the bag and grab a couple of these fucking horrible.
Oh, hold on. Pause the recording.
Are we pausing?
Well, I want some chips too.
Okay, pause it up.
We're talking about Lanterns.
Yeah.
The new trailer that just dropped.
We almost house that bag. Almost.
I'll eat your ass.
100%.
Still don't like him.
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Alex Jones. What is it?
The fucking banger at the end of that.
Right? What? Do. We need to find that clip and like find this. Oh, somehow I need to cover it. Do it again.
I'm ballsy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what people want to hear. So, I'll be
Lay it
honest.
turds.
We have you and I have talked a lot about this show and how
Yeah, because it's been fucking
similar
on
to
the
The
books for
Flash.
about 4 years.
No, like 400 years. Because I remember this being talked about for a while.
Since Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
easily.
like 2021, 22. Like it's been in development for a very long time. And I got to be
Development.
honest, this well, yeah, I know it's probably changed a million times, but I really enjoyed that first trailer from what we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see why. As a DC fanboy, I do feel like DC is. I still feel like they're trying to catch up to Marvel a little bit because now I think they're feeling the heat of Doomsday and the hype behind that.
Mm-hmm.
I still think they're going to go at their own pace and do the things but I feel like they're trying too hard to make these R-rated things to be edgy. But that being said, I don't think it's as bad as Peacemaker, where I don't like. They just say fuck a few times in this, where you just wouldn't expect that in a Green Lantern show normally. I don't think. But tonally, I think they're nailing it with Hal's relationship to John Stewart, and this is exactly how I wanted it to be. Like when I was saying when it was conceptual, I'm like, I want it to be a buddy cop show, and I want it to be Hal training John. It's awesome. Yeah. Like the first scene when he jumps out of the truck, and he goes like, "Oh yeah, you want the ring?" and he just puts it on the dash and jumps out of the truck. And then John's like, "You could have fucking killed people," and he's like, "I'm training you." Anyway, I'm sorry, I've been filibustering.
Shut the fuck up.
I deserve that.
I love you, man.
What?
I like both the actors in it. I think they do a good job. I have no fucking clue what the show is about. I guess I'm just kind of looking for some sort of cohesiveness. There's at no point did Hal Jordan have a ring and Jon Stewart didn't. My impression from the first trailer is that there's one ring between them. That's my impression. I could be very wrong. At one point, Hal says, fuck no, they're, for no reason, fuck no. They're all aliens. One of them's a fucking I don't really need all that. I really don't. I just don't. And I'm somebody who says fuck a lot. But I don't really need it. Like, I feel like it's unnecessary.
I'm not
like,
saying you can't do
but
R-rated adult stuff in with DC movies, but that's what I'm saying. Is it comes off a little try hard a little bit.
But yeah, and
but that could also just be the trailer.
So Guy Gardner. So I mean, my thing is like I really don't think James Gunn has like the whole overarching thing in mind like that he says he does. I will stress this again. I swear to God, he's throwing shit at a dartboard and hoping it works.
I think Man of
Tomorrow. He has no plan.
I think Man of Tomorrow is going to open that up.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do another Superman movie before we do anything else. I mean, come on. And a Clayface movie?
He's saying that Superman's not. I'm pretty sure he also said that Superman's not the main focus. It's not just exclusively a Superman movie. You're just going to be negative about it.
I'm just so tired.
I don't understand how you could like Superman so much, but be so negative about everything else. I just don't understand. I think it's perfectly fine because I don't care. I like at this point.
I was gonna say, having said all that, it looks cool, and I'm excited to watch it.
I was gonna say, I saw you smiling.
Fucking douche. There were a lot of really cool, like, oh, that was awesome moments.
But yeah, when he jumps out of the like, literally when he's like, "You wanted me to train you? I'm training you." Like that's awesome. But I think I'm imagining in the show there's gonna be something where John loses like. One of them loses the ring or something happens.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because they're gonna have to explain why.
I don't know. I could have.
Why?
They don't expressly state that. They don't.
Well, I'm just saying.
He throws a ring on the dash. It could be John's. right?
And you got to earn it. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But my impression from everything else in the trailer is that John doesn't have one, or I don't know, or Hal's passing it on to John, and he wants to make sure John's ready.
That would be my guess.
I didn't get the impression that they both had rings. Is what I'm saying.
What John is trying to say in the trailer, where he's like, "You're tired, you're old. I'm better at this than you." But then he has an. I am excited for it.
Me too.
Here's the thing.
Not as excited
I
as me.
can see where you're coming from with what does this all mean in the grander scheme of things, of this universe.
When they drove into that town, I was like, is this fucking absolute goddamn Green Lantern? I'm not kidding. I was like, oh, you fucking... I seriously thought that... Sorry, go ahead.
However, I do remember him expressing that he said that, yes, there is an overarching narrative and these characters are going to interact with other characters, but he is always trying to been like stressing that these stories, that each creator has their own vision and their own story. So I'm sure there will be something tying this to Man of Tomorrow or whatever, but I think it's intentional keeping it on Earth. It was why, like, okay, yes, when I originally wanted it, I wanted it to be a buddy cop thing in space. However, I do think that sometimes in the comics, while Green Lantern is better when he's in space, he's supposed to be the protector of Earth, and he's not on Earth very much. So I do like the idea of them being like, oh, no, we're going to protect Earth from this situation. And I think, yeah, and I think it's something where, yeah, Hal is trying to pass the torch, even though he's resistant to him. But I could already tell I love this dynamic. I love the idea. At least they're trying something different. So
yeah.
Let's do an older
neat.
Hal and a young John. And yeah.
It looks, I mean, I'm not, and look, I'm a fucking comic book nerd. And yes, I will be disappointed. Some part of me will be disappointed if we get through this series and I don't see either one of them in a Green Lantern costume. We saw the Green Lantern costume. We saw the ring. We saw Hal fly. We saw no domino masks, which, truth to tell, John Stewart really doesn't want.
I think they're also probably hiding, like keeping that for the.
And that is fine with me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And that is very possible that they're like, you know what, Ryan Reynolds fucked that up for us. We can't show that yet.
I mean, yeah, and Guys was practical too. So.
Yeah, no. I liked the suit that they showed. I liked it.
Yeah.
Again, like in the comics, it's made by the Ring, so Ryan Reynolds' movie did have it right. It was just so bad.
Yeah.
All they had to do in that movie, honestly, was you could have done all the CGI stuff to like put it on, and then used a practical costume after that.
Yeah.
That would have been fine, but you kept it CGI the whole time, and it was just like, ugh. It looks so bad, and we have to keep looking at it. Anyway, I'm excited for it. I really am. But once again...
You know who's in that movie? People forget?
Tiki Watiti.
Green
Lantern. Right. That's how you got the shake weight. Yeah, shake weight.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, there was one other thing I want to touch on real fast. Yeah, I think the big thing for me is the dynamic. I think that they're really getting... I like that we're keeping in theme, and like they are very much kind of... From what I saw, they're nailing of what Hal and John's relationship is, and Hal's the cocky asshole, and John's the more militant guy that by the numbers.
I also got the impression that the town they're going back to is where Hal's from. Because when they were talking about the girl and like, oh, it's the way she hates my guts.
Yeah.
So when they were in the stands at the football game or whatever the fuck, there was a lot of cuts and whatnot. I'll say this, like, I'm a big fan of like, True Detective.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like, true, like not true, but dramatized like crime. Two guys hunting whatever, whatever, like that type of stuff. One season, contained stories. I'm a big fan of that stuff. It looks there. I didn't see anything in the trailer that was like, "Oh, that's stupid," or "Oh, I'm not gonna like that."
I liked a lot of it.
Yeah, but again, if you take a step back and look at the larger picture, I really don't think Peacemaker needed a second season. I really don't think it had anything to do with furthering this gunverse or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm honestly fucking baffled. I really am. I know that the MCU takes a lot of heat. Feige takes a lot of heat. I know that. But dude, they got a formula and they know it ain't broke, so they ain't trying to fix it. And DC and Warner Brothers have been trying to fucking fix it for 20 years now.
I have been going back and watching the MCU movies with my son, and like,
which I think is cool.
I'm just like, man, these movies fucking hit. They hit. Like I was watching Thor Ragnarok, which I'm like, God dang, this movie's good.
Mostly.
It's Love and Thunder is the one you hate.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not alone. A lot of people hate that movie. I enjoy it, but
I like seeing Hercules
at the very end of the movie.
Yeah, for like a second. For a brief second. And to be truthfully, look, Russell Crowe as Zeus was dope. He's so good.
Phillip.
Yeah, he's so good.
And I love his like
Italian accent.
Yeah.
So weird.
Weird.
Hello, good banana.
Him doing like an Italian accent for a Greek god was a choice, but I think they did it intentionally to look more grounded, feel more grounded, because they're like, well, that first movie did Oa and all these other things. Well, what if we don't? They're doing what James Gunn was doing with Superman, which is like, okay, we don't need to do origin stories. People already know, and if most of the people that didn't see that Ryan Reynolds movie, we are smart enough now. We can just be like, they're space cops. They have a magic ring from space, and they protect the Earth from aliens.
No, look, I would see no issue with having some sort of quick flashback showing fucking Hal getting the thing from Abin-Sur. I have no problem with that. James Gunn's point was no more, a crime alley for Batman and no more Krypton.
You don't need that.
Fair.
Yeah.
But that's two characters. Okay? Two. And the reason why is because we've seen those two sequences so many times.
Yeah, and there's such an easy way to explain, or easy thing to explain in dialogue. You could just say, if there are, because there might be some people out there that don't know his parents get shot, and that's why he becomes Batman, whatever.
Yep.
You could still have him look at the picture.
My point.
There's ways to,
My point is that Green Lantern is not so well established, and we haven't had so many Green Lantern movies that having a flashback of seeing Al Jordan get from Al.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that's what I mean. That's why I think Guy Gardner's going to come into play, because Nathan Fillion has said he's in it. So I think that's going to...
Kind of disappointed I didn't see him in it at all, but that's okay.
Because I feel like they're holding off to make that a big reveal in the show.
And you know what? We don't know if he's even in it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Is his scene could be on Oa. It could literally be Hal Jordan. Maybe that's the whole reason there's one ring, because Hal Jordan has to give up his ring to someone or something. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I agree with you 100%. There's going to be some sort of flashback, or at some point there's going to be mention of Oa or a rep. Like, they're going to have to do that, because you're right. Green Lantern while he's in a bunch of DC properties, he's had one live action movie. So and then Green Lantern and Superman. But as a Green Lantern nerd, I'm fucking stoked. I've been waiting for this shit for so long. I just to have like the little bit we got with Guy Gardner. And it's like, just to have that back, man. Just to see a live action Green Lantern.
The problem ultimately, before we get to the books, the problem ultimately with Green Lantern and all of the DC universe, all of these characters, they are... It is almost impossible for the general movie-going public to relate to these characters. They can't do it because it's a rich guy, an alien, a goddess... These guys are space cops with magic rings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're average guys. Well, they're not.
No, they're not.
Because one is a pilot and one is a sniper in the military.
So, to me, no matter what happens, you are going to run up against that in the DC... the DC...
I don't know. Yeah,
cinematic universe, whatever it is.
Fair,
that
but-
is the problem you are always going to have. Is you have to break these characters down so far from what they really are in the comics to get them to a relatable level for people that it's no fun anymore. You know what? I want to see a fucking spangly Green Lantern outfit. Give me that. I don't want you to be all grounded and shit like Snyderverse was, because that sucked.
Well, I think
I want colors.
I think this is.
I want boom.
I think this show. The point of this show is to reintroduce the whole idea of the Green Lanterns to a mainstream audience.
Yep.
And set up Jon Stewart to be in a Justice League movie, or set something up. Because this whole thing seems like it is Hal passing the torch to John for John to do his. I truly think this is just them being like, "You guys want a Green Lantern movie?"
Well, what's his name is like 60 now, so yeah.
And I think they're going to do the same thing with Wonder Woman, because the Paradise Lost show that is going to be about Themyscira, that still I think is going to be something similar.
Is that still a thing?
As far as I know. I want it. I would love to see that.
Me too, but he's throwing shit at a dartboard.
No, I think
he fucking is.
He's had
Oh
because he has to reestablish. You motherfucker, you want to talk about reestablishing shit and then be like, "Oh, don't make a Wonder Woman show. Reestablish these characters, but don't make a Wonder Woman show." Fuck you.
Because you're
And you know what else? And you know what else? Hey, no, you're done. You know what else?
Okay.
Because this is DC domain.
You're
So-
trying.
No. You know what else? I so desperately want him to make a Brave and a Bold movie where it is focused heavily on having the Bat family. You know why? Because we've had so many movies about.
Just make
Shut
it a
up!
Bat
Shut
family
up!
movie then.
Shut up!
Why call it the Brave and the Bold?
Shut up! We don't know if it's still going to be called that. Let me finish. You keep interrupting me. I haven't even finished my thought.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, you
yet.
son of a bitch!
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna break your
Sorry,
neck.
bro. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Hurry
pissed
up.
off
I
at
know.
you.
Finish up. I'm sorry. Come on. Finish your thought. Fine. Fuck you.
No, what I was trying to say was, before you're like, well, then why call it the Brave and the Bold? I don't, because it's a moniker for Batman. Or call it Cape Crusader.
It's
I
a
don't give a
Batman
shit.
Superman comic book. That's what Brave and the Bold has always fucking been.
I 100% think that Reeves Batman needs to stay away from the DCU. I'm fine with that. So shut up.
What, Reeves Superman?
No, Reeves Batman. I mean, sorry.
Oh yeah.
But what I was
Same.
gonna say was like, but no, I want them because I think what he's trying to do is like the idea of not having those origin stories. Yeah, because we've seen it so much. But he's also trying to like, how can we make these stories how do we make these movies interesting again, and how do we make these characters interesting for people that may not people that jumped off the Marvel train and don't really care about Doomsday and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And but then again, there's some try-hard shit, I feel like, with like I loved Creature Commandos. I enjoyed that a lot.
Same.
I loved Superman. You and I both didn't really like what he did with Peacemaker season 2. I'm excited for this. So
I am excited. Again, don't get me wrong, but I am. Here's my thing.
And your skepticism is warranted. 100%.
I have to be, because when he fucking took over, he took over with some asshole who doesn't know what he's doing. What's his name? Peter, whatever.
Safran?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Okay, so already he's like
For some reason.
What do you mean? He's the guy who like canceled all the shit and
No,
put
that was
Batgirl.
Zaslav.
Oh, didn't he come on with?
No. Safran came on with Gunn. But yeah, Zaslav hired him.
I think you want to talk about somebody who smells his own farts.
James Gunn?
Yes.
A little bit.
I have, besides
Soured on
the
him.
very, very, very first Guardians of the Galaxy movie is good. Pretty fucking good, right?
Yeah.
But the other two I don't care for, really, in retrospect. I hate what he did with Ego. I hate what he did with the High Evolutionary. I just, there's so many choices that he made as throwaway bits in those two movies that were characters that I really care about. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. Ha, ha, ha. And he did that in fucking Peacemaker, too, with DC characters that I care about.
Which ones?
I can't remember right now. But one thing is for sure, you can't have a body count that that fucking Vigilante has and somebody not come asking questions. I'm sorry. I get that it's funny and violence is funny, but you got to be at some point, you got to be like, not everybody has to die.
Yeah.
And, I mean, as funny as it is on the Peacemaker show, and as much as I love Vigilante, dude. And there are a lot of jokes in both seasons of Peacemaker that involve, I can't believe you killed him. Me neither. Ha ha ha. And it's like, you killed somebody, you know? There are a lot of times, at least twice in each season, oh, oops. And it's like,
you know what, man?
Ew, fuck you. And
I could write a book about what you don't know.
what was Creature Commandos? So I can make a really gory cartoon with a lot of swear words, and I will appreciate this, which is a very serious and very straightforward "fuck you Nazis" message. I'm good with all that, but the rest of it, it was enjoyable. But what ultimately are we fucking doing, Mr. Gunn?
I'm done having this conversation.
Wow.
No, because I've had it for fucking 18 episodes, it feels like.
I cannot wait until his shit falls flat on his face, just like I think it will. And I can't wait to hear
What do you
you
mean?
were right. He had no fucking clue what he was doing.
It already happened. Everybody hated Peacemaker season 2. Everybody hated that shit. I'm serious.
I just hate him. He's my new J.J. Abrams.
Apparently. I think he got burnt out on all the press he did for Superman.
Possibly.
I get that. I can understand that.
Look at me. I'm all cool and stuff. Look, I made a cartoon of myself doing typing. I'm surprised he's not like a super douchebag who like puts himself in every movie with his cameo. No, he doesn't. I put my brother in it.
By the way, the way that you talk about James Gunn.
Yes.
Speaking of his brothers over there, I got a signed picture from his brother, Sean Gunn. Funny guy. How you feel about James Gunn is how I feel about Quentin Tarantino.
Wow.
I fucking hate Quentin Tarantino.
Wow. Okay.
No, I love Pulp. Look, I love Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs. Pulp Fiction, and like he's sure, but the dude is pretentious as fuck at this point.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I hate him.
Okay,
and the way that he talked about Paul Dano and shit, I'm like, fuck you, you fucking weirdo.
What?
Go look it up. I don't have time to tell you. I don't appreciate this fucking James Gunn slander every episode.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
He got mad at me. I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Oh no, you are.
Make it make sense, James.
You are absolutely. You are absolutely well within. You are absolutely, well within the parameters of saying, hey, fuck you,
bro.
dude.
I say James Gunn, and Tyler's like,
It's a lie, and that's enough to get me hot.
he says,
Don't do that.
I say
again.
Apology accepted.
Last thing I'll say. Every time I shit on somebody who I don't like in the entertainment industry, it's because they remind me of these fucking douchebags I went to high school with who were in the debate club, dude. These fucking smarmy little fucking witty little fucks. Who just not good people, but they somehow fucking, just can't do it. Okay, we're done. No more James
Sloppy.
Gunn. Sorry. I love you so much.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
I really do.
can I talk about this?
No.
Jesus. Enjoy it while it lasts, because this is probably the last couple weeks before.
Ooh, yeah.
We got to do 2 shows. We got Daredevil and The Boys coming back.
Boosh.
Boosh. I'm excited.
I am too. We haven't done shows in a while.
Well, you and I have talked about this. We both prefer doing the comics. But it is nice to have a show once in a while. And then we get 2. So that's just a programming note. The comics are going to slow down for a little bit because we got to have 2 shows.
There was a moment like in the height of it when we were doing like 3 or 4 shows a week, and that was too much. And there was ones we'd have to pick and choose. And ever since they slowed down with that, not only did we slow down on doing the shows, but coincidentally, there weren't as many shows to do.
Yeah,
So it was kind of
let
like
me look at this because in Daredevil, it's going to be interesting because we record on Wednesdays, so
oh god, no.
yeah, that's going to mess up everything.
What day is Boys
Well,
out?
I'll still we'll work with the schedule because my schedule might change as well.
We'll figure it out. But anyway,
point is, we won't be doing 5 books like we are this week, because you and I like doing the books more personally. But
yeah, it's more fun.
I hate the fact that I have to support these fucking fascist fucking companies and watch these shows. You know
Corporate
what I mean?
folks
No, I don't have
are
to.
ruining
Nobody's making
Earth.
me. Nobody's making me.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like these shows, and that's what pisses me off about it. So anyway, Cyclops #1 is the book that I have in my hand, written by Alex Paknadel and Rogê Antônio. You wanted to look at it, but I thought you said you wanted it.
No, no, but I was trying to.
So it's one of out of Apocalypse, the Age of Revelation shit.
Yeah.
We have Shadows of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So
Rogue's got a book, Storm's got a book, and now Cyclops has a book.
And Moonstar has a book.
So this is following...
After the fall of their nation, Krakoa, mutant kind has never been the same. With mutants around the world displaced and facing injustice, Scott Summers continues to lead the Alaska-based mutant task force known as the
So that's the main question I was having about this whole fucking book while I was reading it.
Yep.
So this is pre-Revelation or post-Revelation?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Make this shit make...
I'm assuming it's post.
Why is it X-Men especially, they make everything so needlessly fucking complicated with timelines?
What's really stupid is that I don't even think the Age of Revelation had any bearing on the current... I think it was a break from all the Krakoa shit, and then they're like, all right, we're back.
Yeah, it was a total waste of everyone's money and time. Like, what was that? What do we really get out of it?
So let's get to the fun parts. That's fun, where he does like the geometry and knocks the guy out.
Oh yeah, so this is after the fall of Krakoa, and essentially what it is like Cyclops is trying to lead his own like group of X-Men after everything's fallen. Yeah, he has a really cool moment where he bings his beams off a wall and takes some dudes out. Yeah, there's a certain part. Can you get to the part where he talks to Havoc?
Oh yeah, well, so he
gets a call. He comes back to Nebraska. Shout out to Nebraska. That's where I came from.
Right, but let's talk about Alex Pierce first, because it's there in the book.
Do it. You got the book.
Alexander Pierce made the Reavers.
Okay.
And he was a member of the Hellfire Club back in the day. The Reavers are the ones who basically tortured the X-Men when they were dead back in the day. They were dead after the whole world thought they were dead for like a good long while, and they were in the Australian outback.
Were they the ones that put Wolverine on the X? Or was that?
Yes.
They were? Okay.
The X-Men took over the Reavers base. I think they fought him off and then took it over, or it doesn't matter. The point is that at some point the Reavers came back and ambushed all of them, and that's how that storyline and whatever. But so this is a really actually kind of an interesting kind of raw part where he's basically performing these experiments on all these people, and the guy's like, I need something for pain, and he just blows his head off.
Yeah, I got you.
He's like, listen, all I ever ask in return is absolute commitment, and this dude just fucking pulls out a
drill,
fucking pokes it into his head. And excellent contingent.
Also, I gotta talk about. I thought to myself, there's no way that this book is going to do this joke. Or maybe they are.
What joke?
I think they are. At the very beginning of the book, before Scott goes to Nebraska, he needs to borrow the Quinjet to go to Nebraska.
It's not the
and he takes... No, but I'm just saying, he when he's talking to Hank, Hank says, don't blow it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's going to blow the fucking Quinjet up, because they always blow the Quinjet up. And then sure enough, by the end of the issue, it's blown up. But what I wanted to talk about was when he talks to his brother, when he calls Havoc about the orphanage getting destroyed and all this other stuff going on. Who cares? Just kidding. Do you want to talk about that?
Well,
the whole orphanage subplot.
Nah,
like,
I don't give a shit, dude.
But
Whatever.
I wanted to point out, this is one of the things I hate about comics, is he's talking to his brother.
Yeah, here we
and
go.
every other sentence is an asterisk to look at X-Force 7, 8 through 8. And then this thing. I understand comic books have always done this, but that is one of the things.
There's only 2.
I know, but the 2, it's just
too many.
When it's 2 in the same sentence, it's a little distracting.
All right.
Or in the same conversation. I just hate it.
See,
I'm not gonna buy your goddamn comic books. Stop. I've always hated about comics, but I'm just saying.
So,
did you talk about a book, a victim of being just another goddamn book, just another Marvel book on the assembly line? It's like, let me talk. Well, you remember when I did that one thing in issue number 7 and 8 of X-Force, and then that one time that we. X-Men issue number 19, year 2023. Remember that one? Because we always got to reprint them.
Okay, I absolutely agree with you, and I understand. No, I do. I understand. Like, your point is very valid. You're basically telling anybody who's jumping in on the ground floor, like, oh shit, there's a lot of back shit that I got to research or whatever. But I have always looked at these as, hey, if you read the book, it's like, you remember that? And if you didn't, you can go and read it, but you don't have to.
I know. I'm just
no. Your point is absolutely valid. 2 in 1 like conversation. I've seen worse than that, but you're absolutely have a valid point that it's like, well, what the fuck? And then there's
because that's what I mean.
Oh,
it's
there's
like Tyler. That was
mutant running from the Reavers.
That's kind of been my biggest issue with reading the whole book.
Yeah,
and like you could give me shit and say, well, Jake, that's on you. You should do that. Should I? Because you're telling me it's Cyclops number 1. You're telling me it's a whole new series. But to understand it, it's after the fall of Krakoa. I also have to understand what Krakoa is, and because I'm saying like what. You remember what I always told you? It's everybody's first issue. You know how Stan Lee would always say that and always emphasize that? Because I'm like, what if there's somebody that's like gets interested in X-Men again, or gets interested in comics, or their kid gets interested, and they're like, oh, why don't you read this one? It's Cyclops number 1. It's on the ground floor. Oh, well, to truly get the context, you'd have to know more about this thing and this thing and this thing.
Right, well,
that's what I think is frustrating.
Fair.
But that is not an indictment on the book itself. That's on the publishing. The book is very whatever. What?
Nothing. No, you're right. It's.
You seemed upset by that.
Well, no, but because we.
I took too long on it. I'm sorry.
No, I don't care. Let's just get through this goddamn.
Fuck you, asshole.
There's a mutant running from the Reavers, and they shoot down Scott, and he hits his head on a tree on the way down, and he gets blinded. And so, oh shit.
Yeah, his visor breaks.
Right. So.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah.
With the shot of his beams is going everywhere. I like how this book also does stress that it's not laser beams.
Right, but the point is that the Reavers, he's sending the Reavers after Scott.
Yeah.
And Scott now, this mutant finds Scott, and Scott's unconscious, and so how do we do this? I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind reading the second issue just to be like, the art is good, the writing is good. It's just, again, ultimately, I have to say over and over again, there are X-Men who do not need a solo book.
Yeah.
And every time you try to give me one, every time I cannot care as much, because you're trying to tell me that this largely team-featured book with a lot of different characters that are well fleshed out, the characterization of every character is really, really good, right? You're trying to tell me that you're also going to have a side. The Avengers is the way you do it. You have solo characters who have their own adventures, but they also have a team book, right?
And they come together for big,
You can do team books and be like, okay, this is my team, and I got to talk to the writer of the solo book of this guy, and then this guy. What X-Men does is, we all know everybody. You know what? Hey, do you want an X book? Here's Cyclops. Yeah. Hey, here's Storm.
Here's Rogue.
Here's Rogue. Here's fucking
Gambit.
Moonstar. Here's Gambit.
Yeah.
We don't need them. We don't fucking need them.
I think you like. I think.
That's
Well,
my point.
although I do think Storm
Sorry.
is probably a character, an X-Men character that could probably carry your own book. But yes, I do think a lot of X-Men.
By and large,
yes, a lot of
they
X-Men.
belong on the team with the team.
It's very limited. It's like Magneto, maybe Wolverine, because he's already done that before. He's had his own titles and whatnot, and probably Storm. I think
Storm can carry a book,
Yes.
absolutely, because her character is deep.
it's so interesting.
Yes, there's a deep enough backstory for her that you can mine so many stories out of that character. But,
Ororo.
and I do love that she's also an Avenger. She's considered an Avenger also. So that makes sense to me too, that she would be just like Wolverine.
And in some continuities, she's married to T'Challa.
she was married to T'Challa at some point. Yes.
Because God forbid characters get married and we try and tell, stories about couples or a relationship, because that would be too fucking adult, wouldn't it? God, I hate that. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I feel like I'm airing my grievances about comic books right now, and one of them is that it's like these fucking idiots don't know how to write about a good relationship. I know there are, but I'm just saying, like, they're scared of it. Scared of it.
Anyway.
Mostly because I think I read an article about Joe Quesada in One More Day, and it made me mad again.
All right.
19 years, I can't let it go.
Right.
You need a vamp.
Just put. Oh, you should have told me. Okay.
Mortal Thor.
Why don't you just hold it into your why don't you just put the microphone in your
Stands all fudgety.
Oh. Mortal Thor number 15, 7. Wow. Way off.
50.
Number 20.
Let's say we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 17.
20 number 3, sorry.
Jesus, number 7.
Number 40. Oh, number 2.
The Immortal Thor, number 7 by Al Ewing and Pasqual Ferry.
Pasqual Ferry. I love this guy's art.
So weird.
It's comic
I love his
book.
hair, weirdly.
It's comic book, but it's also like there's elements of realness, of course, just like all comic book.
By the way, I would give Cyclops a C. Very average.
I'll give it a B because having such a kind of disgusting knowledge of X-Men continuity, I get everything that's going on in this book. The art's good, the writing's good. I'll give it a B minus. You know what? No, C. No, B minus. Shut up. I'll give it a B.
Don't bullshit me.
I don't want to give it a C plus. Just seems too bad, but a B minus almost seems too good. I don't know.
Okay.
They sucked his brains out.
Yeah,
Oh, wait. All right. Do I dare go to another drop and do the book drop?
sure.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody listens past the 10-minute mark anyway.
Yeah, nobody cares.
I heard all the dick
Dude,
jokes
you think
I
I
need.
give a shit?
I heard all the dick jokes I need.
Bet
All
your
right.
tits.
Wow. So Mortal Thor, and so this is after, presumably, he hooks up with his neighbor.
Yeah.
And we see Mr. Hyde, right?
There's emo pixie dream girl.
And so we see Dr. Jekyll, and he gets into this taxi, and he's like vehicular manslaughter, and the taxi driver's like, what are you doing?
Wondering about over there.
And he turns into Hyde and just like fucking smashes his guy's head into the steering wheel.
That's why we kept it over here. It's just water.
Okay.
I spilled my water, everybody.
And you keep seeing Loki's like things, like he's talking about some stories begin already in motion.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's essentially he
never any stopping this. So
he's trying to allude to, like, she's trying to, like, the girl that he's with, she's trying to essentially say, like, you're just a guy.
Yeah.
You're not what you like. You're not Thor.
I mean, you're fucking so fucking but
like, we fucked twice.
Oh my god, you got such a and
because
so
your dick is so big. I thought you were Thor. You kept saying you're bringing the hammer.
Here comes the
Mechanized
thunder.
organism designed only for
Sloppy.
See, yeah, if you could stop it, you could.
You could
No, you can. You can start a new one. And so she's trying to tell him, and you see Loki in the background, and here comes what's his name. This is going to hurt, and here comes Hyde with the fucking
He
car.
takes the serum and becomes Hyde.
Right, and of course Sigurd is just like go limp. He throws him away. He jumps up above it.
He catches his hammer on the. This is where I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
He catches the hammer on the roof of the taxi. After he's hit by the car, rolls to the back of it, lands, uses the hammer as an anchor, and just starts fucking skiing on the street.
But in between, he's like, Sigurd Jarlson, you are it's Thor, and he's like, you are lucky. No bones were broken, but it will hurt grievously when you awake. So awake. You have work to do. And he opens his eyes, and he snaps the sproing.
Okay, so that's what I thought was crazy. So
yeah, Thor talks
in the
to him.
last issue, Thor had mentioned him at the beginning.
Yeah, he's like, you're not me.
You're not me. But then here he is directly intervening into this. So it begs the question, is it Loki narrating this or is it Thor narrating?
Loki's narrating because...
because that's the same one in the early issues.
No, because the reason why I know this is because don't look at me, I told you.
Oh, yeah, right. He's in the
that's
background.
the Loki. And
yeah.
So he's just, it's just a crazy chase scene, and he somehow is able to, get him to stop, running into the couple.
Yeah, he swerves the car away from hitting people because Hyde is trying to trying to hurt people.
Yeah, he's just basically trying to fuck shit up,
just to get his attention because he has also been hired by Donald Blake to fucking deal with this guy. So this whole issue is him riding on. Most of it is him riding on a car, and it's
right.
Awesome.
And then he somehow pulls the car around.
So he swerves
with
his hammer. I'm starting to think that he's not Thor, but Thor is giving him power or something.
Maybe.
Where
But yeah, Hyde goes through
because you gotta be
through the windshield into a.
I'm sorry, you get hit
power plant.
I don't care how big that dude is. You get hit like that, that's got to be breaking some bones.
Yeah,
and I get it. It's a comic book. I'm not trying to be well, actually, but I'm just saying that
that's my job.
There has to be something going on here with Thor. Thor has to have some sort of impact on this. Because he literally died and or maybe not died, but he spoke to him and revived him.
He's spoken to him many times, as far as I can tell. So then we see, it looks like the Minotaur, some sort of Minotaur, is in charge of Roxxon, and they're the ones behind getting Sigurd Jarlson. And the main reason is because Blake is behind it all. So he's like, okay.
Donald Blake is obsessed with Sigurd.
Let's schedule a performance review for Blake first thing Monday, and this game he's playing with Jarlson needs to end. We need a professional to take charge, I think. And he's looking in the mirror, and there's a big Minotaur. He's got red eyes and shit. And he's like, momentum gathers at frightening pace. Call in the Radioactive Man. And I just have to say this. Radioactive Man is cool as fuck, but it looks like the next issue we are going to get another Magni story.
Right. And I'm
which I'm okay with, I guess.
No, I am, because I'm wondering. I'm trying to figure out how
Pasqual Ferry needs to take a break like Nick Dragata, apparently, and I'm okay with it.
Well, I'm fine with it because I also think they're. Also, I don't like variants, but that's a pretty dope variant.
Yeah, it was the only one that was there. When I really like art, like Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter, and the Defenders, same artist.
Yeah.
The first series, I believe I got the first out of the five issues of the first series. I think I got 2 or 3 of the original covers, and then the other 2 I had to get variants for various reasons, whatever. And but the Punisher, the Jason Aaron run, I believe I got out of all 12 issues, I believe I got 1 variant, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
Because that artist was fucking dope as hell, dude. Jesus Saiz.
Yeah.
Fucking dope, dude.
I think it is worth pointing out that they do crash into a power grid.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm thinking, lightning?
Well, right. Yeah.
Some stories are already in motion. Is what.
To be honest, I don't know what's going on, and
You said it last week, and I 100% agree. It is one. I said it before we recorded. I said I am surprised at how much I'm enjoying this book, but it's also, like you said last week, it is stripping down Thor to this idea, and like, how do we make a mortal Thor?
Yes.
And a modern Thor,
Which is kind of neat.
And a Thor without an Asgard, a Thor,
without powers,
without power, and his hammer is on a rope that he swings back to himself. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
just little things like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying it. And I also love the fact that he's still like, okay, well, I still have to, because they, with that Jason Aaron stuff with Jane and stuff, they've already established in Marvel that they're trying to make Thor a mantle.
Right.
So why wouldn't there be a mortal Thor and an Asgardian Thor? You know what I mean?
We need to do Absolute Martian Manhunter next. And I'll tell you why.
Why not this one?
Because I'll tell you why.
I like doing each company, but fine.
I'm aware, but the reason why is because Thor, Mortal Thor, is a story that we're not sure where it's going, and I'm okay to be along for the ride. And you want to know why?
Oh my god. Yeah, why?
Because I love and care about that character. I know absolutely dick all about Martian Manhunter in the comics. I know his origin, but I've never read a Martian Manhunter comic. The only thing I really know about him is from the Justice League International stuff, where he was basically a parent of all the fucking nutty kids. That he was the leader, and he had to take care of Guy Gardner and fucking Booster Gold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't resonate with this fucking character, and that is why, even though the art is cool, and I will continue to buy it because it's almost done, thank God, the art is cool, it doesn't resonate with me. So that's why Thor, even though it's wackadoodle and like what is going on, we don't know, I'm fine being along for the ride just like you are with this book.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Does that give you the reason you need for me to not like this book, and that's why I haven't really cared for it that much?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand the character enough. And you're telling me, like Green Lantern and Flash, I know enough about them, much more than Martian Manhunter, to be like, okay, what are you going to do with these characters?
By the way, I just want to get credits in real fast. Deniz Camp and Javier Rodriguez.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I thought you were saying
Martian Manhunter #9.
I thought you were saying it was stopped recording because I'm not going to rant on that again.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. I know more about her in the
Yeah,
comics than I do Martian Manhunter, right? So, but here's the thing: is that Absolute Green Lantern and Absolute Flash failed in one big respect. They didn't get to the fucking point. And to me, I still don't know what's going on in this 9 fucking issues in. There's a different Martian, and they're giving the Martian
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try and sway
is
you on this?
gorgeous.
Can I
and I will always love the art, and I don't think you're going to, but go ahead.
No, I think I
That's why I wanted to do that one next.
Maybe not enough to sway you, but enough to give you perspective why I love this book.
Sure. 'Cause you suck.
Much like, so I think it's it's interesting because I think it does something similar to Jason Aaron's Punisher series, that 12-issue series, the first series we covered on the show, like every issue of. Where that is a book about the collapse of a marriage.
Mm.
This book is also about that, but more so it's a book about identity collapse. And how John already was losing himself in his job before he ever met the Martian, before he ever had any of this happen. But as we're seeing here, where I think the portrayal that they're going, what I see from it in this perspective of him being separated from the Martian and the Martian being tortured and trying to call out to John, where John is okay with it. He's like, I'm tired, I would get away. But there's this new Martian, which is only negative thoughts. That's only things and all this stuff like that. And we're finding out how important that bond was between him and the Martian. And I think this is ultimately a story about what happens when you lose yourself in your job, when you lose yourself in an addiction,
fair.
and things like that.
Right.
And I think that, and while I understand where you're coming from and your frustration with it, because I think that I don't, and I think I how do I say this? Because
look, it's really easy. Two cars pulled up. I don't know either of the people driving either car. But this one, I'm like, nah, I'm not so interested in getting that car.
It's all
that
preference,
one,
right?
I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, man. You know, there's something familiar about this car. That car I've never even seen before in my life. I know that's an awful fucking analogy because it's like, you know, I mean, two cars pull up and like, get in. But that's kind of how I feel.
But this is nothing new. That's what I mean. Like, I have been way more in tune with and more like into this shit than you have.
Yes.
So I've been thinking about it more. So I've been kind of rolling around with like, because
don't hurt yourself.
I read it yesterday because I like to do it the day of we record, but lately
you usually have a fresher perspective because you usually read it before more recently than I do.
Right. So what I was trying to do this week was like, well, let me read these and kind of sit with them for a day to kind of think about it, and I consistently kept thinking about both the Absolute books. I did love the Hulk book we're going to talk about, but
you know what this sound is?
Yeah,
two Green Lanterns rings fucking.
But so I just think that I've just spent more time thinking about the themes of it and thinking of because you're so much deeper than I am. No, shut up. I'm also thinking at the same point you are, where it's like this is 9th issue. There's at least a 12-issue run here, so we're supposed to be in the last quarter of this series. Where are these last 3 or 4? Well, 4 issues going to go because 10. 11,
I feel
12.
like every issue we get, like we've every issue by the end of it, it's like we've gotten no further than we were at the beginning of this fucking issue. It's still the same shit. His wife is mad at him. He doesn't know what's going on, and there's people trying to get the Martian. Get to the fucking point, Camp. Get to the point. Get to the
and I also
start giving me some action.
I think
really
there's
haven't given
bigger.
much action.
I think
Not for a while.
I think there's bigger implications as well because I think there's still Darkseid lurking, and I think there's still them trying to understand this universe and.
Anyway, go ahead and do your review. I'll just listen to it because all you need to know about how I feel about this issue.
Ready for suffering?
That's about right.
I did not mean to hit that.
Well, we got to pit the other one too.
Are you ready for pain?
Every time Tyler opens the book.
No. So again, I will absolutely comment and everything, but the book to me, this issue number 9, I liked the art. I didn't really get the story, but that doesn't really matter. I liked the art. So have at it, my friend. Tell us about number 9. You're already like on page 7. Do you want to tell us about those first couple pages, or what the fuck?
I won't talk about it.
I guess.
So the Martian's being.
It also might help
tortured.
me to hear you describe it because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So the agency is torturing the Martian, and we see him crying out to John, and then we get to like the panel again. The art's just insane, but so he's investigating the Daydream, the woman that was interrupted in her affair in the Daydream.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's essentially investigating people that the Martian was visiting while he was talking. He was just trying to have the one night alone with his wife. And that's kind of the theme. But while he's doing that, he's also got this new Martian that we saw at the end of the last issue that is only negative thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're thinking, he can see he has the Martian vision with them, but it's distorted. So it's like, what did she do now? I hope they're here for him. You know, there's always steamy. What are you talking about?
I get that it's all like, oh, this is supposed to be deep, but like after a while, it's like this doesn't make any sense, and it hasn't started. It hasn't started making any sense. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and that is why I'm like, okay, well, be artsy if you want to be, I guess. Be artsy fartsy, man. Woo. Sorry, here's another person with words steaming out of their head. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? What is it? Oh, I'm not going to tell you. Oh, it's a mystery. You got to keep reading. Fuck you.
Will it hurt or will it be like... so, like, God. He interviews one of the guys on death row and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's a pretty fucked up.
So
it will hurt. It always hurts.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
And then it's like... A sea of unfriendly faces. That's the last thing he'll see, and they just keep going on, and then he realizes he's late for therapy. But on his way into therapy, we cut back to the Martian being
He
tortured
also
again.
doesn't do anything in each issue.
I love the operation.
Yes, the art is very pretty, Jake. Sorry.
He's a detective. The cops aren't always shooting people.
I'm aware, but like I swear to God, every issue nothing happens.
So we think this object that comes out of the Martian Manhunter,
which is mysterious, and we don't know what it is. But it looks pretty.
Agent High snorts it in.
Sure.
And then there's a big explosion. They're like, "Whoa!" Because this is a glowing orb. And then we cut to.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
You're doing a great job, buddy. No, keep going.
I'm just enjoying it.
I'm always a big fan of when you use surreptitious drug use in my comics. Anyway, snort this, kids.
Yeah. Well,
of course.
Okay,
like,
so here's
I like that too. Don't get me wrong. The art again. There's one page.
What I'm interpreting from this issue is this other Martian is only existing
to distract him.
To distract him.
Of course.
Because
do we need a whole fucking issue of that though?
I think that's Darkseid. I think that Martian, it maybe not be Darkseid, but it's a parademon or something related to Darkseid who is trying to stop John and the Martian from understanding that they're in a universe controlled by Darkseid.
Yes, but we knew that last issue. What the fuck is this issue doing? Here's you know what? Here's the Martian Manhunter as an operation game. Wow. Thanks, Javier. I love your use of colors. Get to the fucking point already. You know what? You know what else I really like about the series?
Also, you're forgetting that the white Martian infected his son, and that is what's been causing
is so mysterious too.
Everybody to act the way the white Martian is behind the whole thing, the whole time.
Right. But how does that affect his son? Because every issue they show his son doing something weird, but they don't really do anything about it. They just let him be weird.
I feel
like I don't know. Pay attention to your son. Maybe he's Darkseid. You know, I mean, this is so much better than if we both loved this book. You know,
I get that, but
what?
I need to explain liking my art. So you give it a D. I'm just trying to figure out what'd be fun to talk about without you fucking screaming at me.
I promise I won't say anything for the
you
rest
won't.
of the book. Yes, I do.
No,
I do.
yes, you will.
No, I want you to talk about because there are some cool parts. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well,
don't you go backwards though. You're starting from there.
One of my favorite parts. Well, this whole the paneling of the psychiatrist is great because I didn't notice this until now, but it's all happening on top of the operation table, like the paneling. Yeah, it's great. It's great work.
Sorry.
But it's just a great identity collapse because they're talking about. She's like, "Are there aliens in the room right now?" And then the first reaction is that other Martian to be like, "She betrays your trust. She told you your deepest, darkest secret." And while this is happening, his one person that was there to help him and navigate him through this shit, even though his marriage is falling apart, is being tortured and ripped to pieces. There's your fucking symbolism, Tyler. However, I do see your point, and maybe the book could do a little bit better job explaining that to the reader. I don't know. But I understand where you're coming from because trippy can only last for so long before you're like...
Every fucking page is trippy. There's no hey, this is what's going on, by the way.
I understand where you're coming from. I think
last
that's
issue
a fair
when the
point.
dude was eating the fucking chicken nuggets and the
That was
chicken...
awesome.
No, it wasn't.
I'm just messing with you.
Sorry, I'm yelling too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how I'm having to defend my love for this book.
You shouldn't.
No, I'm not. I'm
shouldn't
just
have to
explaining
defend.
that's something I picked up on when I was... Because you're talking about symbolism, where is it? I'm like, right here. He's getting shared.
No.
Yeah, another favorite part of it is while they're having the discussion, the Martian is like, let's take a look. Because she's like, no, there was something you were... something happened in DC and you won't tell me what, and then the Martian goes, let's take a look. And then the paneling of his inside his brain, and then while he's taking a piece of gum is just really cool because the first half you're seeing, oh, he was a dirty cop. And that's why he got transferred. And so he's like, no, I'm fine. And then the Martian goes, man, you're a really good liar. I almost believed you, and I'm inside your head. Like, just fucking with him. And I kind of love that about it. But beautiful stuff as we see the butterflies fly out of the Martian Man.
Right.
Which allow me to take a guess that it's similar to maybe. My guess is that essence is not that he's dead, but he's doing what the he's.
Oh well, you see one of the flies moving towards John at the end.
It's like the White Martian. Is what I feel like, where it's like how they inhale. Like, yeah, I'm saying the bug is still him.
Sure, yeah. That's how I feel too. But like again, like
I'll admit I got a little confused at the end of this too. I was trying to map everything out, but then I noticed, okay, so there's the glowing thing, and then I saw the flies. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
And then they're sweeping them up because they're dead. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of done with the book. It's okay. I'll still buy it.
I'll buy it.
Because you love it so much.
Come on. Despero Vision?
Enough with the vision.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? The first couple times you did that in a book, in this book.
I'm going to fucking... You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? When this issue 12 ends, so essentially what's happening now is John is alone and is in his feelings because he notices now the White Martian is kind of taking his family. So he's all holed up in this motel by himself with this other Martian, and then we see the hippies coming after him. The hippies were part of the crazy people that...
And the little bug.
And a little bug, so implying that that John Jones will be reunited with the Martian.
With your mom.
The Martian mindfucker.
Yeah.
What?
Don't even start with that.
What?
Is that truly his name, the Martian mindfucker? Come on.
That sounds like a great band. We are the Martian mindfuckers.
All right, let's get to the next
What
one.
about mindfuckers?
That's your water. Yeah. Comics over there.
I give that a solid B. You give it an F. So.
You don't seem to understand how much I want to like this book. You don't understand that I am craving that this book appeals to me at some point other than, ooh, that's cool looking. That's really what the entire series has been so far. John Jones is an asshole, and his wife's a goddamn saint, and he doesn't even give a shit about his own kid. I mean, how am I supposed to give a fuck about John Jones? Fuck John Jones. You know what? No. Fuck him. The Martian should have gone to Bridget. Fuck John Jones, man. Also, Bridget's hot. Let's go.
Did you give it a rank? Did you give it a grade?
I gave it a incomplete. You didn't finish the work, Deniz and Javier. We'll see in 3 months how you turn out. Incomplete.
Okay.
Infernal Hulk
Professor Allen?
Infernal Hulk number...
Listen, it's Mr. Allen.
Infernal Hulk
number
70... What?
2.
Number 2?
Number 4.
Oh. So you didn't... The joke is you have to do set number 70... Oh.
Phillip
number
Kennedy
4.
Johnson and Nick Klein.
Yeah, you gotta... Otherwise it just sounds like you're saying 74. That's not funny.
You want to read this Alien King Killer book?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
No, I don't understand why Marvel's doing Alien books when you're not going to even... we also did read the whole Alien versus Marvel Heroes, and it was boring as fuck. So, also Predator, boo. So, I mean, just... I don't know, maybe just create another imprint for those books and just stop. Marvel presents.
They have like a 20th century studio. Yeah, I think it's...
because it's like 17 studios owned by like 4 companies.
Get ready for all the stupid shit Paramount's going to have now.
Fucking God.
I hate this country.
Me too.
They break down my fucking door.
Talk about boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So let's get through this.
So the book opens with some airplanes getting attacked by some demons, some demon pterodactyl things that the Infernal Hulk created. Pretty much being like, I hope if that is like this Hulk is vicious, and we need the real Hulk to come back. And then this is one of my favorite panels. So on one page it's showing all the death and destruction Infernal Hulk has, and on the other page it's showing Hulk getting attacked by some birds and like just dealing with what looks like the Savage Land, but it's like a peace symbol. The paneling is in the form of a peace, or not a peace symbol, excuse me, yin and yang symbol. I'm like, that's some neat paneling there.
I really enjoyed Nick Klein's artwork.
Oh my gosh, when he sees the inside of the Hulkscape, when it's just eyeballs and skulls and tentacles and gross shit.
The best way to describe it is grotesque, and I'm super excited for Spider-Man.
It's a gross fucking book, and we haven't had a gory, gross Hulk book in a while. You know,
Immortal Hulk was pretty good.
Yeah, I need to read that trade.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, Hulk is just browsing the Mindscape or the Hulkscape,
browsing
and strolling along. And then he runs into Fenrir, and Fenrir has a doll that he's like, "Hey, mine." Also, this is Hulk is stupid. Apparently, like these are simple.
This is a basic Hulk.
Yeah, like Hulk with long hair.
You'll see different
all
Hulks.
The versions of Hulk, which I love what he does in this with this book, with this story. So yeah, he leads him to an Asgardian, which is what's his name? What is his name?
Here.
He gives up his Agmunder as his raven.
Agmundotter.
Who's this fucking guy?
Oh, I don't think they talk about his name.
Okay, I thought they mentioned his name. But anyway, he's
yeah, so he sees a backpack with like the fucking Captain America.
I already said all that
symbol.
shit, but
oh,
we already passed that. I mean,
fuck you.
But yeah, so essentially he leads him
He's
further into the Hulkscape, and he kind of explains to him,
this is the Immortal Hulk.
There's more to this. Yeah, there's Immortal Hulk. There's Planet Hulk, that was on Sakaar.
With Betty,
Joe Fixit,
with Betty and Harpy.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like this whole thing is all these different Hulks in the Hulkscape that the Infernal Hulk casts him into. Which sounds silly in comic booky.
Oh no! It is
so silly
cool.
in comic booky.
It's so
when you
neat. They're just beating the shit, and then the Mother of Horrors
it's the
comes
Hulkverse.
out.
All the Hulks are beating up this giant monster.
They're trying to beat the Mother of Horrors,
which is I like what he's doing here. Where
so
the
what
first
happens if Hulk kill me, little brutes? I am Hulk now.
And the giant Hulk Mother of Horrors rips him in half.
Yeah.
But what I was saying was, I think it's interesting what he's done with the series, where the first two issues are heavily focused on the Infernal Hulk.
Yes.
But these last two issues are kind of setting the stage with how we're going to get Bruce and Hulk back together, because that's what's going to happen. We know that's going to happen.
So the one above all is typically known in the Marvel Universe as God.
Right.
Whatever, the Christian God, if you will. So that's the next issue, is that the Infernal Hulk takes on God, which should be pretty fun.
Yeah. One above all. One above.
One above all.
Two underneath. What? And that's what I need to feel the queef. What do you think?
I like the rhyme scheme.
I give that a B.
I give that an F. No.
For fuck you.
That was fucking terrible. Oh, is it break time?
Oh, I broke the thing.
Is it break time?
I broke the bag.
Those break all the time. I think it's break. We got to take another break.
Yeah, I got to pee, actually.
I actually have to fart, and I just don't want to do it.
I want to fart into the mic.
I want to fart, bear. I got
to
fart, bear.
Our next book is
wow.
Absolute Wonder Woman number 17 by Kelly Thompson.
17. We've been yeah, Hayden Sherman and Kelly Thompson and Belair. Somebody Belair. Is it in the end? Is it in the back? Is it in the front? Where's the fucking page, man? Jordi Belair, colorist. So when last we saw Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Oh, hey, it's another Joker.
Joker's, but he's different.
But he's different than he's.
I love the exacerbated DC guy.
So last we saw, Zatanna had taken over Wonder Woman's powers and checked the perimeter. Giganta. Did I miss a memo? You're not the boss of me.
Oh yeah, the Suicide
Check the
Squad.
perimeter. Check the perimeter.
Are fighting each other.
And so she starts to punch her, and she's like, "Freeze, Diana." And then there's this awful fucking backwards shit, which I don't even want to go through. But she basically says her names and barfs out the parasite and kills it, and then she fucking boots out, dude. She fucking pieces out.
She's
dude.
like not, which is cool because she's pretty much saying like, "Nah, I ain't gonna work for this lady."
No, I literally wanted to take your magic so that I could fucking get this thing out and be free.
And then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then, I will say this about the whole Zatanna thing. I hate it. I hate the backward thing. And I wish they would just bracket it and like accept the fact that what she's saying is backwards. We understand that's how she casts spells. But it's annoying to read. I'm sorry.
Because every writer does it differently. Like, okay, for example, freeze Diana. Okay, like when she says check the perimeter, like it's which word is first? You know, like which way do I read it? Is it all backward? Fucking whatever, dude.
Who's on first? Yeah.
So then we see Kale. What's her first name? Whatever. Veronica Kale, and she's in Area 41, and they're watching her teleport, and she's like, "Shit, we got to get him." And they're like, "No, we can't do him. Can't we do her?" And she's like, "No, parasite won't work. We have to do him." And so once Zatanna leaves, Wonder Woman is back to her good. And she literally just fucking takes Dr. Poison. And she's like, "Thought I told you to be good."
Yeah, puts them in a bouncy ball and then shoots them away. Like it just flicks them away pretty much.
So I think we can clearly see that Giganta's got these things all over her arms
that are making her bigger.
You can hear her ping.
Ping.
Yeah.
That just means she grows. Yeah.
So I love that she yeet.
Yeah, the yeet onomatopoeia made me laugh so hard.
I love that she basically just like the cheetah jumps on her and she's like, "Get out of here."
She just throws Cheetah off her. Yeah, the Giganta is the only one that actually is a fight for her.
Yes.
Like the other members of the Suicide Squad, she just easily defeats
Did
them.
I ask for help? And like then Pegasus comes through the thing.
Yeah, when she yells Pegasus, and then so
she keeps doing the whole bread thing, which is funny because she says something about it later.
Like, what is it with you and the bread metaphors?
The bread analogy.
Yeah,
but she's playing possum because she wants her hair.
Yeah, the whole time is she keeps getting her closer so she can rip out a piece of her hair to make herself as big as her. She does a spell that makes her match her size.
I love that. Match.
Yeah, she just goes match, and then she turns big. And then when I sent a picture of a 2-page splash that I sent you because as they're fighting, Giganta gets bigger. So then, of course, Diana has to get her and corner her so she can grab her hair and get bigger too. They both get to the size of kaijus. And I was like,
she's even bigger, stronger. I hope there's a limit. You know what? I'm going to grind your bones too. Going to be massive amounts of bread for me. She's really fixated on this bread analogy.
I sent you that because I was just like, this book, man. Like, it's just different. It's just on a whole different level than everything else. Like, that was peak comic book shit right there. And I loved it.
Last chance. Match. And they're just fucking
kaijus.
You are fun. You know what? I am. Boom.
And they just beat the shit out of each other.
Puts her to sleep.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing was she didn't have time. She had to just put her out the old-fashioned way.
I can't waste any more magic
so she
on
just
this.
goes, "Here, sister," and then just chokes her out.
Yeah.
It finally gets her to go down. But yeah, it was awesome.
They're about to make out.
Kiss.
Make out. So then this fucking flaming demon shows
flaming
up.
Douche nozzle.
This flaming cocksucker. That's not. That
was too mean.
That's generally a term.
Yes. I know words. Tyler Allen.
So this flaming demon shows up, and he's like, "Oh my, that looks like it hurts to the cheetah." Flaming dipshit.
It's flaming hot Cheeto
face.
shows up.
Flaming hot Cheeto. this fucking flaming hot Cheeto asshole. So he walks up and like you can see like in his like eyes everything is on fire. And he's like, that looks like it hurts. And the mer person like runs away and he's like, "Yep." And he says, "Tut tut, Priscilla, it'll all be over soon." And he kills her.
Yeah.
And then so she's like, "Okay, I have to get out of here and I have to go back to where I was." And 2 down, 1 escape. Not great. She gives a sleep potion to Giganta and she goes and finds the dead cheetah. And this is blood magic. Indeed it is, demon, and it's more than enough to deal with the likes of you. Burn the witch. Aye! Aye!
She melts her magic
arm, yes. Yeah. And that is the last we see. And then
it's the burning witch.
In the next issue, well, I'm assuming we see more. It'll be part 3 of Season of the Witch. Give me the thing.
Consistently, this series gets A's, man. Just love this shit.
There's really like you.
There's
have
a bad issue in my opinion.
I have the other. You have to really.
Fuck you.
Come on.
Just get after the
show. Come on. You have to. All right. You have to really fuck shit up.
Needlessly difficult.
You just don't like to lean. You don't like to lean or reach.
You're right. You're so right, dude. When you're right, you're right.
But there was there's a lot more here. Did you want me to not? Did you never want to read these? Because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no.
It's whatever.
I didn't mean to grab. Man.
You really have to do something like. You have to like. Green Lantern and Flash did one cardinal sin, and that is not get me invested enough quickly enough.
And Manhunter just doesn't make you as excited as you want to be.
But I really truly do feel and there has to be something said for the fact that we had to wait 2 months for number 1, the reprint, before we could start reading it.
Right.
Because I had like 2 and 3, I think, by that point.
We did 1 and 2, and then we did 3, I think. Like we did, yeah, we had the first 2 issues together.
Well, no, I missed number 1. So I had to wait for the reprint of number 1 before we started the series, which was in black and white. It was the noir, remember? That was kind of cool.
The sketch one.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. But I think I fell in love with it right away. Yeah. And I think part of it is how she's written.
Yeah. She's a very lovable character.
Yes, the art, but she's a badass. You know what I mean? Like I want her on my side in every fight.
Yeah, you really
every fight.
You really believe that she loves humanity.
Because even when I say something like, if I'm the leader and I'm like, hey, we need to do this, if she knows it's wrong, even though it's what we need to do, she'll tell me like, hey, that's wrong. We're not doing that. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, what should we do? You know. Point is A plus fucking all the time. I'm sure at some point Kelly Thompson will give up on the book because, well, you can't. How long can you do a book,
Yeah. That's the same thing I think about with...
maybe she won't.
All of the Absolute books, actually.
Like right. Because for the most part, those first 3 have maintained, at least the writers. Mm-hmm. We've had...
Batman was the only one, and we haven't had an Absolute Superman annual, I don't think.
Not that I know.
Batman was the only one that had a different writer on, and that was the annual.
Right. But Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman, by and large, have had the same writer and artist. Superman has switched an artist, but I like the new artist. And I didn't really think the old artist was like... I liked the old artist, but again, you're at some point the band's got to break up, and you're just like, well, is that going to suck?
Yeah.
Because I hope not. And once you read DCKO number 5, you're going to have a lot of questions about the Absolute universe.
Of course.
Yes.
Because we can't leave well enough alone. We just can't.
Fuckers. All right, well, that's another episode. Why don't you eat my shit? Wow, that's not a good place to end.
Are you sure? Yeah, that's the message you want to leave. I think what you got to do is...
Question authority.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.